welcome back to my channel. Today we are diving into a crucial government initiative that can directly impact the future of many young people like you and me. The Prime Minister's Internship Scheme. The scheme is a big part of India's efforts to tackle youth unemployment and boost skill development, which makes it a must-know for competitive exam aspirants. In this video, we will break down the scheme into simple, relatable concepts that will help you understand its provisions and the broader context in which it was launched. Now, let's get started. Now, why this scheme was in the news? The context is that the Prime Minister's Internship Scheme, announced by the Union Finance Minister in her budget speech, has recently been approved and launched by Government of India. Now, you have to understand what is an internship first. Then you will be able to understand the importance of this scheme. So, what is an internship? An internship is a short-term work experience. It does mean only up to 1 year that provides practical exposure to profession or industry. Now it acts as a bridge between academic learning, whatever you have learned during your academic career, and the real world work. Now what are its importance? Internships provide hands-on experience, develop professional skills, and help individuals build a network. They significantly enhance employability by giving practical work knowledge to the individuals who are being the part of this scheme or the internship program. Now, let's dive into the current scenario that necessitated this intervention. Now, why this scheme is necessary? Current employment scenario and need for intervention. As per the Crisis of Youth Unemployment Report, which is released by the Hindu Business Line on August 2024, there is high youth unemployment rate. Youth unemployment ages between 15 to 29 is much higher than the general population. In 2022, urban youth had a 17.2 unemployment rate versus the rural youth, which is 10.6%. Young women face more unemployment rate, that is 21.6%, as compared to young men, which is 15.8%. Now, what is the education impact? Higher education leads to higher unemployment rates. You have to tell me in the comment section what is the reason behind it. Those who are highly educated, their numbers in the unemployment, it is higher than those who are less educated or like low skilled workers. In 2022, graduates had a 29.1% unemployment rate compared to only 3.4% illiterate individuals. So you can see there is big difference. Now NEET rates, what does it mean NEET? NEET means not in employment, education or training. So 1 in 3 youth were NEET, that is not in employment or education or training in 2022. Women are almost 5 times more likely to be NEET, that is not in employment, education or training, than men. Now there is gender disparity as well in the work participation. Means urban male youth have over 3 times higher participation rates in the work as compared to females. Female unemployment rate is 34.5%, means those who are female graduates, their unemployment rate is 34.5% in 2022 compared to men whose unemployment rate in 2022 was 26.4%. Now, educated young women have the highest unemployment rate. So this is the current scenario, means unemployment related scenario. Now you can see the scenario, it shows that why we need interventions like the PM internship scheme to provide skill building and work experience. So what exactly in this scheme about, and let's find out in the next slide. So what is this scheme is about? This internship scheme was introduced as part of the Prime Minister's Employment and Skilling Package. Its goal is to give 1 crore youth work experience in top 500 companies over the next 5 years with a total budget of rupees 2 lakh crore. For 2024-25 financial year, the allocated budget is 2000 crore and the internship period will be 1 year. This means the scheme not only aims to enhance employability but also focuses on building practical work knowledge. Now, who can apply and who can't? Let's explore that in the next slide. So, who is eligible under this scheme and who is not eligible? To be eligible, you must be aged between 21 to 24 years and not currently in full-time education or a job. The scheme is open to those who have passed 10th standard or higher, including diploma holders and graduates in fields like BA, BSc, BCom, etc. However, it excludes high-end graduates like those from IITs, IIMs, or those holding degrees like MBBS, MBA, and those with family income exceeding rupees 8 lakhs. So you have to focus on these in eligibility criteria: graduates from IITs, IIMs, national law universities, etc. Then those who are having qualifications such as CS, MS, CS, MBBS, BDA, etc. And also those whose family income is exceeding rupees 8 lakh crore, and other ineligibility criteria like those who have completed apprenticeship training under National Apprenticeship Training Scheme or National Apprenticeship Promotion Scheme. If any member of the family is a permanent or regular government employee, then that person will also be excluded from this scheme. Now, those who are undergoing any skill apprenticeship or internship or student training program under central government or state government, they are also excluded from the benefits of this scheme. Now, the next slide is about criteria for partner companies. The internship opportunities will come from the top 500 companies identified based on their CSR, that is corporate social responsibility expenditure. Even companies outside the top 500 can participate with government approval. So it is not only limited to those who are top 500, but their criteria can be extended by the government. Even companies outside the top 500 can participate in this scheme. Now, companies can collaborate with suppliers or vendors if they can't offer internships directly, and CSR funds will cover the training costs. This ensures that both companies and interns benefit from a streamlined process. Now, let's see what benefits interns will receive under this scheme. Now, the interns will receive rupees 5,000 per month for 12 months. Rupees 500 will be given by the company from CSR funds and rupees 4,500 from the government via direct benefit transfer will be given to the interns to their Aadhaar linked bank account. Companies can provide more than rupees 500 if they desire. So it is depending upon the company whether they want to give you rupees 500. 500 is the minimum and maximum it depends on the company. Now there is one time grant as well, and in this interns will receive rupees 6,000 for incidentals via again DBT upon joining the internship. Now government is also ensuring insurance coverage to the interns. Interns are covered under Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana and Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana, and their premiums will be paid by the government. So you don't have to pay the premiums, means those who are participant in the internship. Companies may provide additional accident insurance to the interns as well. So it is additional case. It depends upon the company. Now, how the scheme will be implemented. So we will see the process. Now there is an online portal and all the scheme will be managed through that portal. The portal is www.pminternship.mca.government.in, so which is developed by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, and it handles the entire internship life cycle. Now there will be one dashboard, which is a dedicated dashboard will be given to the companies on that dashboard. In that particular online portal, they can offer their internship, and details include location where the company is located, then type of internship and required qualifications from the interns, and any facilities provided by the company. All the details will be given by the company on that dedicated dashboard. Now the candidate will have to register, and they can register on the portal, which will generate a resume based on their input. So whatever the input provided by the candidates, based on that input, the portal itself will generate a resume, and that resume will be sent to the company. Now a browsing feature allows candidates to explore available internships. So there is a browsing feature, and whatever the internships are there available at that time, those internships will be shown to the candidates, and candidates can see which is a proper one for them or appropriate one for them. Now, are there some challenges in the implementation of this scheme? So without challenges, how can any scheme will be implemented? So there are challenges. The first challenge is related to limited participation from companies. You can see only 500 companies are the participant. So as compared to the unemployment rate of the youth, you can definitely see that the limited companies are participant. The scheme relies heavily on CSR funds, and which may limit the number of companies willing or able to participate. So if government removes this limit, CSR funds limit, then number of companies can also be the participant under the scheme. Next challenge is related to internship quality. To ensure that internships offer meaningful skill building experiences rather than manual tasks could be a challenge. Now, next challenge is related to monitoring and evaluation. So how will you monitor the implementation of the scheme? It is a big challenge, because effectively tracking the progress, success and impact of internships across diverse industries may be difficult. So government has to have some mechanism to evaluate and monitor the implementation. There are geographical imbalances as well. So what does it mean? Means access to internships may be concentrated in urban areas, and those who are living in rural areas or the rural youth will be having fewer opportunities under this scheme. So this is also one of the challenges. There is also an administrative burden. How? The management of funds, approvals, tracking across millions of participants may pose a significant administrative burdens on the administration. So these are the challenges. So what can be the solution or way forward? The solution for the first challenge can be expand company participation. Government can expand the company participation under this scheme, means offer tax incentives to the company and include smaller companies to increase participation can be the solution for this problem. Now for the second problem, the solution can be ensure internship quality. How? Set clear guidelines and introduce mentorship programs which will lead to enhancement of learning. Then the next challenge was related to monitoring, right? So what can be the solution? Use technology. We know we are living in the technology era, so we do have technology like AI and other tools. So we can use those tools for tracking, and third party auditing can be there to ensure program effectiveness. Means the program is effectively implemented, we can ensure that through these technologies. Now we can address geographical imbalances as well by promoting regional quotas and virtual internships to reach rural areas. Means those who are living in rural areas, we can reach to those students through virtual means like online mode. We can provide them some other kind of internships. Now administrative burden can be reduced. So how we can reduce our administrative burden? So automate processes, means decentralize the management through regional hubs. So through that we can also reduce the administrative burden. Now I think we have completed the scheme in detail. So before wrapping up the session, I do have one practice question for you for prelims and one for mains. So we will see the question first. The question is, consider the following statements regarding the Minister's internship scheme. The first statement is, the scheme aims to provide hands-on work experience to 1 crore youth in top 500 companies over a span of 5 years. Second statement, only graduates with a degree can apply for internships under this scheme. And the third statement, the scheme provides a monthly stipend of rupees 5,000 to interns, part of which is funded by the companies themselves and part by the government. Which of the above statements are correct? So the option 1 is 1 only, B is 1 and 3, C is 2 and 3 only, and D is 1, 2 and 3. You can answer this question in the comment section. Now for mains, the question is, Prime Minister's internship scheme was launched to address the growing problem of youth unemployment in India. Discuss the key objectives of the scheme and the challenges it faces in achieving these objectives. Suggest some possible solutions to overcome these challenges. You have to answer this question within 150 words. So, thank you all for staying with me till the end. We have covered the Prime Ministership internship scheme, an essential topic not just for your exams but also for understanding how the government is addressing unemployment in India. I hope this simplified explanation helped you grasp the core details. If you found this helpful, please like, share and subscribe for more content on government schemes and their implications for competitive exams. I will see you in the next video. Keep learning and stay motivated.